Aquarius, how you guys doing? This is Nick, y'all. Listen, there is some energy here that somebody really just should not ignore, okay? I feel like for some of you guys, it's like, you know what? Maybe I'm going in too hard, or maybe I'm not giving the benefit of the doubt, but there is something that's going on inside somebody that somebody cannot ignore it. Now, maybe for some of you guys, it is a possibility that you've already walked away. It's a possibility that you've already shut down shop. It's a possibility that somebody ghosted you, or somebody indulged in escapism behavior of some type of sort, or even thought that the grass was greener on the other side. Listen, maybe it's the fact that they keep getting missing. Maybe it's the fact that somebody keeps ghosting, or somebody is intentionally hiding something from somebody that somebody potentially knows that is very poisonous. It's toxic, you guys. And I feel like somebody is like, even though somebody wants to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, I feel like they can't, okay? And that's a good thing. Don't, okay? This person definitely wants to message you, Aquarius. I really do feel like this person has tried to reach out several times, okay, to you. It's a possibility that you're just not answering the phone. Now, if for some of you guys, there's a lot of toxic energy when you do answer the phone. Mercury is seriously at play, and so since we're in a Mercury retrograde right now, a lot of the things that are coming out are very toxic things, okay? So, you know, they're very unhealthy. This person has unhealthy habits. They have unhealthy behaviors, and they're around unhealthy and toxic people. Listen, they don't want it to be over, okay? They wanted death in reverse. They want to come back. They want to make some type of amends, or they want to try to get somebody back here in some type of way, shape, fashion, form, okay? So let me go ahead and give this one more shuffle. And then what we're going to do is, let me go ahead and glean a little bit of information here, Aquarius. It's been a minute, y'all. Y'all say happy birthday to Nick. You guys, we done did it big for his birthday. I just want you guys to know that. But let me see this. Do not ignore. Okay, yeah, and you definitely do need to cleanse, all right? For some of you guys already been doing that. Maybe you found out through meditation. Maybe you found out through prayer. Nonetheless, you need to remove negative energy regarding this individual, because this person is showing up as very, very poisonous, very, very toxic. For some of you guys, this person trying to poison somebody too, okay? That's going to be the truth for some of you. Let's see. So yeah, you don't need to ignore it. So for the ones of you guys are saying, you know what, I have a gut feeling that I really do need to, you know, really pay attention to what I'm feeling inside. You damn sure do, because this person is very much so focused on you, Aquarius. This person has eyes for you. They're fascinated and they're watching you, all right? They may have green eyes or some mixed color eyes or something like that, okay? But nonetheless, you know, pay attention, okay, you guys, because this energy is a little bit too thick for me, all right? I feel like at one particular time you guys were forming some type of structure. Maybe did feel like you were building some type of solid foundation, but disharmony came in, conflict came in, okay? So as far as this lighten up card, I feel like maybe they told you to lighten up, or maybe you were too hard on yourself, or maybe possibly, I'm not gonna say judging somebody, but, you know, telling somebody about their fruit, okay? The fruit that they bring. And, you know, it just, right. What's going on? Somebody's very drastic. There was some type of, oh, okay, I get it. So Aquarius, you can cut somebody off, or somebody that has drastically cut you off, okay? Somebody has been very harsh, very cut off. I do feel like this was at unawares. I feel like somebody did not realize that this was going to be happening, okay? So if you pulled your energy back real quick, it was very lightning speed, which really doesn't surprise me, because Aquarius, y'all know how y'all is, okay? I'm just saying. But at the same time, it was drastic. So this lighten up energy, it possibly is your person saying, you know, you didn't have to be so cutthroat with it, but they don't know Aquarius, because Aquarius is cutthroat, okay? This disharmony, this triggers, and this conflict was the straw, okay? Somebody walked away. Aquarius, you walked away. They walked away. Traveling is here. Withdrawing is here, or somebody is damn sure thinking about it, okay? But nonetheless, somebody damn sure did feel like the grass was greener. Listen, this person is very tempting to somebody here, very deceitful and tempting. I feel like somebody is going into their own energy. I feel like somebody is really practicing a lot of self-love and setting intentions in this time. That is so good, Aquarius. I'm so proud of y'all. All right, so this person wants to talk. For some of you guys are talking. They're coming across very, very toxic, okay? You guys lying and some more stuff, all right? They're clinging on, you guys. They're clinging on to a conversation that you can possibly have with this person, all right? I feel like for a lot of you guys have blocked this person, and they're really wanting to get through, okay? Vice versa, puzzle pieces, y'all know me. Listen, this definitely does have something to do with an apology. Definitely does have something to do with forgiveness, and it definitely has something to do with home, family, and or commitment, okay? They want to talk about these things. Tell me about the poison. Yeah, this is forbidden. I feel like a lot of you guys already know this is forbidden. This person has a drinking problem. This person has a drug problem, some type of addictions, sexual addictions, or any type of addictions like that, okay? But it's a tragedy because it didn't have to necessarily be like this. But they wanted to indulge in all this toxic behavior and stuff like that and want to lie and carry it on. So, you know, they get what they deserve pretty much, okay? Right, out here acting single for those of you guys that are married, and for those of you guys that, you know, this is a family. This person's out here acting single like a mug, okay? This person is damn sure thinking. This person is damn sure going down memory lanes. They do not want it to be over, okay? You guys, death came out in reverse. They do not like the separation. They're longing, all right? See, but the thing that I don't see is I don't see where they're willing to change. But at the same time, we haven't even gotten to the read. So this person damn sure is watching somebody online. They're looking up information. Aquarius, this could be you, okay? You could be finding out some information online. You could be searching. You could be getting some information off of somebody's social media or something like that, okay, when it comes down to this person. Matter of fact, a lot of the information that some of you guys have gotten has been off the line, okay, about this person. But like I said, the separation, and for you guys that got children and, you know, married and everything, this separation has been hell, all right? This person is longing for someone here. They're wondering why in the world did you cut them off the way that you did, all right? I do see where you're cleansing. I see where you're getting into a better energy. So with that being said, shout out Aquarius. I love you guys. Shout out to my Train to Go sisters. You guys, thank you so much for checking on me and texting me and, you know, really just reaching out. Y'all have been missing, okay, you guys, because it's been Nick's birthday. And I said I wanted to do it big for Nick's birthday. So that's exactly what I did. And he had a wonderful time. So you guys go in the comments and put happy birthday, Nick, okay? He's upstairs in the room right now. So I would have put him on camera, but I might post the picture. I might. But anyway, shout out Train to Go, my sisterhood, you guys. I love you guys so much. For the ones that I was supposed to read for this week, you guys, forgive me. You guys know I had to change my phone number and all of that. So, you know, I did send out group texts. I sent out group messages letting you guys know what my new phone numbers are. So make sure you check your text message, okay? Especially for my regulars, all right, you guys? Which most of you guys have, but there's some of you guys that I haven't heard back from. So with that being said, you guys, shout out to my day ones, my chat with Nikki and my VIPs. I love you guys to death, to life. One of my, I forgot what she, Aquarius, I can't even remember. But one of my subscribers was like, I love you to life, Nick. I'm like, I love you to life too. So with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and go to the throne. But before we do, understand that YouTube is listening, all right? Hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate you guys. And subscribe, you guys. Remember, for every 100 new subscribers, somebody will get a free read, all right? So with that being said, let's go to the throne. I'm praying over everything in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, you guys. I'm asking for revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation, peace, and protection as we give Yeshua Messiah all the praise, honor, and the glory in which he definitely does deserve, okay? So with that being said, y'all, somebody has not ignored themselves. Aquarius, look, somebody has not ignored. Something was a burden to somebody, okay? Somebody's lies, somebody's escapism behavior, somebody's getting missing in action, somebody's something, okay? Then rub somebody the wrong way, y'all. These are general reads. Remember, my job is to put one piece together for you, okay? Don't forget that, okay? So you could have been dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, possibly. For the ones that are dealing with the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, this is coming out loud and clear. However, doesn't necessarily have to be, okay? Because this could just be chaotic energy. This could be somebody pulling on your energy, okay? Job is at hand. I feel like with this self-love, and I feel like with this leaning into one's own self and cleansing negativity away from somebody and just really indulging into your own, you know, your own self, your own energy. I feel like somebody is also looking for work. They're definitely leveling up definitely working hard, or maybe you're working hard trying to find another job to level up of some type of sort, but nonetheless, it's in your energy, as long as you're making the right steps. Remember, trusting what your gut is telling you. For my gifted ones, definitely trust what your gifts are telling you, okay, about this person, because this person is dangerous, y'all, okay? Dangerous on so many levels, all right? This person is a liability, okay? But yeah, you guys need to be prepared for something, though. What do they need to be prepared for? Holy Spirit, please. Ooh, you need to prepare for hitting deceit on this phone call. So listen, when this person come around, listen, y'all, this person is a liar, stealer, killer, cheater, thief, fake, phony, okay? So listen, y'all need to be prepared, get on the lookout for this person that's coming wearing this mask. For this person who definitely does want to deceive somebody. This person is, for some of y'all, this person has been living a double life, okay? For some of you guys, this person knows how to pull on somebody's energy, all right? Either way, listen, you're being told, don't ignore it, okay? Don't ignore it. You're being told that, okay? So they may say you need to lighten up. It's a good possibility. But nonetheless, what you need to be prepared for. And you know what, also, with the Eight of Pentacles, you guys, let me just go ahead and say this. You know, you may have a coworker, okay? Because that could mean job, y'all. That could mean the place of business. You may have a coworker that's deceitful as well. Somebody might want your position. Somebody might try to hate on you at this here job. So be on the lookout, okay? Either way, if it's a relationship or a coworker situation. But with that Eight of Pentacles, it had, you know, I have to tell you that. I definitely have to tell you that too, because we got Three of Pentacles as well. So listen, somebody definitely has a work problem here. Somebody slept with somebody at their job. There is a third party situation going on at somebody's workplace. Or there is a situation at work to where somebody is being really much so of a hater, okay? They're sitting up here thinking and plotting of ways how to make you lose your job, or how to make you get written up, or something to that effect, okay? Y'all don't fall for the okie doke, all right, you guys? You know that coworker who don't like you. So listen, if that coworker who don't like you start smiling and carrying on, you need to remember, okay, the Seven of Swords, all right? That energy is not no punk, all right? You don't play with that, okay? And with this Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, y'all, you know, that got something to do with your money. That's coins, okay? So we don't sleep on that, all right? 8, 11, 2, right? Somebody definitely is flexibility. They're definitely in flux right now as far as looking for a job, profit and loss. For some of you guys, you're dealing with a person that's living a double life. But there's a lot of adaptability and flexibility that's going on. But Aquarius, you're the person for the job. And the reason why is because you guys are very adaptable. You know, I know that you don't like to be uncomfortable like that, but you know, if it's anybody who can get up and go get it and accept the change, then it definitely will be you, okay? So this is something that you can really kind of maneuver in and out of this energy in different lanes very, very easily, okay? But nonetheless, think before you move, okay? With that Two of Wands, that's what it's telling you. Just think before you move, okay? Now, I do feel like somebody is leaving, all right? Now, this could be a situation to where this could be like a lover, your person. Somebody's moving. Somebody is traveling. Like I said, for some of you guys think, some of them thought that the grass was greener on the other side. It's a possibility. There could be some traveling here. For some of you guys are going on vacay, like y'all love to do. I know one thing. My train to go sisters that's going to listen, y'all train to go sisters. If anyone of y'all going on vacay and not inviting me, I'm going to have a problem with that, okay? Okay. So anyway, yeah, somebody's walking away. Disappointment, all right? For some of you guys, it is vacation. But nonetheless, for others of you, it will be this person, all right? Or somebody has to travel for a job, one or the other. Give me one more on this. Thank you. Yeah, see, told you that their ass was living a double life, didn't I? Told you that shit. Y'all, yeah, that's what they doing. They going back and forth to their little person. Isn't that something? Yeah, that's what they're doing. So they're traveling back and forth to their little person. So really, to be honest with you, with that 8 and that 2, that gives me, yeah, somebody has a family. This is either your husband, this is your wife, or they got another one. It's just that simple, okay? And then with that 8 and that 3, that give me 2. Somebody's living definitely a double life. I don't think that you know. I don't think that you don't know something. I feel like a lot of you guys know something about this. Somebody is somebody's side piece here, and for some of y'all don't even know you the side piece. Give me a little bit more. Yeah, baby mom, baby dad at a distance. Definitely some needed change. There's a facility here, recovery, rehab, possibly halfway house. They could be parole, probation. It's a possibility that it could have ankle monitor. But there's a needed change here. I feel like this with the Six of Swords, you guys, I don't really get the Six of Swords unless I have a tower. So I do feel like you guys have had a tower moment, or I do feel like you guys will be having one here shortly. But definitely with this Nine of Swords up underneath the deck, I feel like there's torment here. I feel like there's a lot of mental anguish and even depression. Maybe you went through that, and maybe now they're going through that, seeing as how somebody ruthlessly and roguishly cut somebody's ass off here, okay? So with that being said, they want you to lighten up, okay? They want you to lighten up. They want you to show love, Aquarius, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is just pulled up. But yeah, they want you to show some type of love, okay? They want you to show some type of empathy, some type of compassion. Where my sweet Aquarius at? I don't know where they sweet Aquarius is at, because I don't really know if Aquarius really was sweet. Aquarius can be sweet. I love my Aquariuses. But y'all ain't sweet like that, though. I'm just saying. Y'all love, but I'm just saying. They want a new beginning with y'all. They want a new beginning, they want sex. Y'all can't talk that loud, okay? But they want a new beginning, they want sex, all right? They're tired of these lays. They're like, I don't care. So what, I lied to you? So what, I got a double life? So what, you know, there's some things that I've been gaslighting you and you know about, and you know what I'm saying, and I've been denying all this. So what, okay? You still supposed to want me, all right? You're not supposed to be paying attention to this third party situation. Let me see, 6, 9, yeah. Definitely had you messed up. Definitely had you with a lot of mental anguish. Somebody was tripping off what was said, what wasn't said, the moves that somebody made or the moves that somebody did not make. That's true. Somebody possibly was married, but let me see something, because I did see, let me see, 6, 6, 12, 13, 4. Yeah, somebody definitely fell back here. Aquarius, you pulled your energy back, or somebody went to jail. It's a possibility, okay? With the 4 swords, that could be going to jail too. Yeah, somebody dang sure left their baby mom, baby dad. Or if they did not leave their baby mom, baby dad, they dang sure was cheating on their baby mom, baby dad. I feel like somebody had very much so cherished memories with somebody. I don't feel like somebody wants to leave. There could be a pregnancy here as well, okay? Give me more. They want a new beginning. They don't want this to be over, okay? But see, the thing about it is they roguish, okay, you guys? They're fearless in their toxicity. They're fearless when they move. They're not even in they're not even in the lane they're supposed to be in. Like, they're very fearless in switching lanes, the lanes that they're not even supposed to be in. They're all up in other people's lane, including yours, but they're not being diligent about their own. And they're very much so fearless in their toxicity. Very roguish here. Somebody might be younger than somebody here as well. But you will be getting a message either way, all right? See what's going on. Yeah, didn't I tell you that? You'll be getting a message either way. 8 of Wands, y'all. They really do want to talk, okay? They really do want to communicate. Communication and travel was the theme of this. Now, are you willing to listen to what they have to say? I don't know. Okay, that's up to y'all. But I'm just saying, it's a lot of damn knives on this card, okay? It's 10 knives. Somebody done sat up here and betrayed somebody and left somebody for dead, is what I'm trying to say. So I don't really know if there's any more conversation to be had. Because whatever somebody did with their baby dad, baby mom, whatever somebody did when they called themselves living they double life, somebody tried to gaslight somebody here and told somebody to lighten up and don't listen to their own instincts while they was doing deceitful things behind somebody's back here, is what I'm trying to say. So I don't really know what kind of conversation y'all can have. Can you give me a positive outcome if this conversation was to take place? What would happen if this conversation take place? I feel like you still would be indecisive. I feel like they would be laying it on thick. I feel like they would be giving you things. I feel like you would definitely be getting gifts, compliments, whatever the case may be. Them being very charitable, but at the end of the day, I feel like you still would be very indecisive when it comes down to it, because it's just too much stuff they've done. And they have betrayed somebody. And somebody is very much so triggered here. Somebody tampered with somebody's self-worth here. Somebody cannot stay, like, at the house. They always have to have their feet outside. They always have to be doing things, gambling. They've taken serious risk with somebody here. There's been a lot of anger. So, for some of you guys have gotten into it with this here rage and ready to explode. Somebody here has been in a lot of anxiety, scared and panicked. Yeah, there was a lot of chemistry and passion here. But somebody is like, I'm done suffering. Like, I'm not doing this. Somebody did have unconditional love for somebody, but this union just would not work because somebody was closed off, guarded, and resistant. And somebody went into themselves because honestly they were tired of being in that energy of being angry. Somebody wanted to raise their vibration, and thus the self-love. We have blocked, we got lost, ghosted, cut off. There's been a lot of gossip, a lot of petty energy, jealousy, and envy around this here commitment. I feel like somebody is headed for divorce. I feel like somebody is headed for court and paperwork was filed, but I feel like somebody wants somebody to take that down. They know that they're guilty and they know that they sabotaged the situation, okay? They definitely do want this balance, harmony, and flow, but however, it is coming in reverse. Aquarius, I do feel like at one particular time that you felt rejected, lost, and fragmented. I feel like somebody had a lack of gratitude for what you brought. Could be this Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn here. I do feel like somebody is moving and somebody damn sure is racing to get away. I don't think that somebody is going to accept this love offer here. And the reason why Libra and Taurus is here, reason why is because somebody got left feeling crushed, broken, sad, and alone, and into their own mind, into their own feelings, without any real explanation, without any real closure for some of you guys, okay? I feel like you guys realize that this, you know, it's just time to wake up. There's an awareness here, finding out things coming to the light. So, yeah, y'all, I'm just saying, you know. Remember, crosswatcher energy can and will get involved. Crosswatchers, I want you guys to know that I love crosswatcher just like I love Aquarius. If this is an Aquarius that's done this to you, please go in the comment section below. Let me know, because I am very interested to know how energy interchanges. And I am very happy that you're here. And yes, you too, crosswatcher, can take part in the 100 sub, okay? Let me get a little bit more energy out as to what is going on with this person. What's going on with this person? There we go with the love offer again. They definitely want to bring you a love offer, you guys. They're not really paying attention too much to this betrayal, okay? It's almost like you're supposed to turn a blind eye to this betrayal, to this upset, this disappointment, this cutthroat energy, okay, you guys? This is snake energy. This is somebody who somebody thought they could trust. They're coming back around wanting communication, wanting to talk. They're even coming back around wanting to give, okay? And definitely a love offer. Give me a little bit more. If you guys are still here with me, give me a bunch of blue hearts. A bunch of blue hearts. That's going to let me know 3 things. 1, that you are still here with me. You are engaging in the channel. And it's also going to let me know that you are interested in that free read, okay? And yes, you do have to be subscribed, y'all. I will be making an announcement within the next couple of months, all right? Yeah, this person is dang sure possibly in jail or going to jail. This person possibly just got out of jail. This person is in some type of lockdown, some type of mental prison. There is some type of confinement, okay, you guys? They can't move the way that they want to move. Like I said, for some of you guys have this person blocked, okay? Because the thing is the only thing that they do is project. They never really take accountability, you guys. They just don't, okay? They don't take accountability. And here we go with this poison again. I mean, you guys, this person is very toxic. You know what I'm saying? They project, they gaslight, and things like that, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm about to let you guys know who's here, okay? And when I say who's here, what I am talking about is I am talking about you, your person, the third party situation, or somebody just closely related to this read, okay? I am talking about your natal chart, okay? So with that being said, your natal chart, I could be talking about your ascendant, your descendant, your sun, your Venus, your Mercury, or your Mars, okay? Sometimes Saturn, all right? So if you don't know your natal chart, it's a good thing to know it. You guys go find out what is in that natal chart, all right? Because it's very much so easier to watch tarot when you know where your placement is. Do not ignore this 7 of Swords, all right? Period. I don't care what they say. Don't ignore it. Okay, so listen, the best way for you guys to have an accurate natal chart would be if you have the birth time, the place they were born, the city and state they were born, okay? And even you, okay? So you can look that up in any app. For people who I read for, usually I do the birth chart because it is so important, all right? Because actually, you know, if I say it's a heavy, like I'm about to say Gemini, right? So it could be a heavy Gemini sun, but that doesn't mean that that's their Venus. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times in relationships, that is what shows up is someone's Venus, okay? Or someone's Mars, just depending, because somebody's pissed off too. But anyway, so when I say heavy, make sure you kind of know a little bit about the natal chart, all right, you guys? So it's going to be heavy Gemini and it's going to be heavy Scorpio. All right. A lot of water here because I do have the King of Cups. I got the Queen of Cups and I got the Queen of Wands. So this is somebody here, like I said, somebody's married. Okay. Somebody's proposed as well. All right. But Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and any of the opposites as well. Okay, you guys. So with that being said, hopefully I was able to put that one piece together for you. If I was, that means I've definitely done my job. I appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe. Aquarius, much love. And don't forget to tell Nick happy birthday. I love you guys.